What up?
What up, kid? This is the jam.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
we'll we'll see. We'll maybe invest more time and energy into this stuff eventually. But it's better than that like pre-canned nonsense that we had for the last little bit.
Yeah, and you get to
Um,
see a picture of us.
yeah, it's always cute,
Yeah, us up
Um,
there trying to track ride it.
yeah, exactly. And like the hot thing right now in the
Hot thing.
world, yeah, the hot thing in the world of YouTube are the
Okay.
shorts we've been dropping.
Oh shit.
Woo!
Bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum, bum.
And if
We
if
got
you ever
shorts.
if you ever thought that you could drive viewership, here's the recipe. It seems to be.
Uh-oh, you got the secret formula?
Yeah,
You
here's the
cracked the
recipe.
YouTube code.
Yep. It seems to be that you have one part cars going around a track
Yeah.
and then two parts hot audio. So you
Hot
get like
audio.
you get some song going
Yeah.
and then bam, you have it, just it comes together,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's off the chain. There was 2000 views, 2200 views of that.
Of what?
Oh, you can't hear it. Okay, maybe you can't hear it. Let me share it. It's
Are we gonna get
crazy.
flagged? Are we gonna get flagged?
No, it's already on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
How could we get flagged?
Here we go, satellite radio, y'all get yeah. Here we go,
That got
satellite radio, y'all
2,200 views.
yeah. Here we
Yes.
go, satellite radio, y'all get yeah.
All right. Maybe I need to go to the drift car track that's down the street.
Bro, drift is drift is out of
It's a
control right
thing,
now.
huh? Yeah.
And another drift video, which wasn't as spectacular.
Wonder why it wasn't as spectacular. Oh, catch me riding dirty. I would think that one would be better. Rolling. Riding dirty. So, have you ever been riding dirty?
I think riding dirty has many different translations, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
say no.
What do you think riding dirty means?
Well, how about this? Why don't you tell me what you think it means?
No, I'm asking you first. I know what it
No.
means.
Oh, you know what it means.
I do know
Yeah?
what it means. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm hip.
Well, drop some knowledge on us then, kid. What does
No,
it
I
mean?
want to know what you think it is.
I'm not going to get into like an internet battle here right now. I can abstain.
What? How is this a battle? This is just facts.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Drop the facts, kid.
Yeah. Yeah. So riding dirty just means you have drugs in the car.
Hmm.
What did you think it was? Like you didn't clean your underwear or something?
Hey, you never know, man.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it means. What did you think it meant?
I think there could be many translations.
Okay, what do you think it meant?
Let's
Means.
see what Google thinks.
Okay. What the fuck's Google know? Everything. Internet's undefeated. I know.
Yeah. Maybe.
So what does it say?
It just says, with drugs in the car. That's all.
Yeah, exactly, motherfucker.
So, but I guess the question is, is it? It depends on the state you're in. If it's actually like,
I don't know. It doesn't matter what state you're in. You got drugs in the car. You got drugs in the car, and you're riding
yeah,
dirty.
but in the state I'm in, you can have drugs in the car. It doesn't matter.
Well, we're not talking about marijuana.
Okay. Well,
I mean, we're talking about a little of the, yayo.
yeah, the yayo. All right.
Yeah.
Now, here's a different video that I thought was going to get some likes.
Yeah, didn't get
but
so
it,
didn't get hot.
it
huh?
didn't. It didn't.
Banger.
So let's see this one.
Okay. That guy got it. That's pretty cool.
But that video there, it had 9 views. 9.
9?
Yeah, that doesn't make.
So what? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
All right. Hey, look, we got another translation.
Anytime you are clean, you are riding dirty.
Mhm.
Suspended license, no registrations, no insurance,
Mhm.
drugs, non-registered weapon.
Yeah,
I don't.
I
It's
thought
drugs.
a weapon would be in there too.
No,
That
no,
was
no.
me.
The Google,
Yeah.
which is the internet, who was undefeated, said it was drugs. So that's what it is. That's it. Is anything else?
Yeah, and it was you aren't clean, then you're riding dirty. Anyway,
Yeah.
so shockingly, there was a video of a buggy going around the track. Again,
Was
to
it
music.
yours?
No, it wasn't mine.
Oh.
And that did pretty well.
So is it? Do you think that maybe you've uploaded to me at
My blicky upon a dresser.
So do you know what your blinky is?
No, I have no clue.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Anyway, and the question you're asking, did too many get uploaded? And I don't think so, because
No?
like things hit like back to back, and then they didn't work. Like there's a few more shorts that didn't work. There was a mod buggy going around, but without music, and this one didn't work.
I haven't seen all these, so
No one cares about mod buggies going around.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. And then they also don't
Look
care
at
about
all these shorts.
Yeah. They definitely don't care about kids who need haircuts cleaning the track.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't
yeah,
care
yeah.
about that. Not at all.
Right.
And then they definitely do not like it more than cleaning the track, but they didn't really like your fill. Did you see how bad this was?
No. Okay. So wow. This is a real look into my shit show here. Look at this. Yes, I have bodies to the left of me. I have bodies to the right of me. Here I am. Back in the saddle again. Okay, so I mean that's just poetry, kid. I don't know why that didn't get banged out. I mean, come on, that was some poetry.
Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, so
that was. Oh man,
yeah.
Busta
And then
Rhymes, watch out. Of course, he's
Yep.
dead, but whatever.
Busta Rhymes is dead?
Yeah,
When did that happen?
I don't know, like 6 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Where the fuck have I been?
I don't know.
I didn't know
Fucking
that.
Wu Tang up. I guess you didn't really. Oh, that's fucking horrible.
So, even that Masters of Puppets song got one 1,800 views. So, pretty crazy. It definitely seems like music plus something.
Oh, maybe he's not dead.
Yeah, I don't think he's dead, dude.
Who died then? Somebody just died like 6 months
I don't
ago.
know. I don't know. A lot of people die, bro.
I thought it was Buster.
Nah.
Oh
Anyway,
no, I'm getting no. What the fuck? What? I don't remember. It was somebody just died. Wasn't too long ago. I thought it was Busta. My bad. Sorry, Busta. Fake news.
yeah. Here's a suggestion using Weird Al's White and Nerdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little rough, you know.
Weird Al. I mean, did you watch the documentary pick? The docu
I,
pick that just had on Weird Al?
no,
Supposedly he was banging Madonna.
she could have been freaky like that. Who knows, man?
Not
You
really
know?
though. It didn't really happen, but in
Yeah,
the biopic they kind of made it seem like it was. I didn't watch it. I just watched the previews. So
yeah. But
spoilers. Your light is jacked up, kid.
bro, it's sunny out today.
Oh my
I
God.
can't do anything about it. It's like it looks like I have a halo, and I am actually Jesus.
Yeah.
Ha
Uh,
ha ha ha.
white and nerdy for sure.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Exactly. Anyway, so
Who the fuck died? Now my brain is
bro,
caught on this loop of trying
no
to
one
figure out
cares.
who the
Bring
hell
it in.
died.
Rein it in. Rein it in. So I finally did this. I started this last night,
Look at you.
and this is the Awesomatics 800R Carbon Edition,
Arm. Yeah, Jesus.
and I have to say I was initially intimidated by the shocks.
The dampeners?
Yes, the dampeners. And so I actually called my good pal Bill Sider, and I said, I bet Billy has nothing to do. He can talk to me. And so I chatted
I
with
like how
Bill.
you never call me. You just call. Yeah, you know.
I think he had nothing to do.
Okay.
You know, you were probably at work. Anyway, so I called Bill, and I was just giving him a hard time about this and that, whatever else. And I got a fun tip from Bill. And
Oh. Usually a tip from Bill.
but
Isn't it
it's
what
on
you think it is?
it's on the phone. You can't get herpes on the phone. Anyway, so I got a fun tip from Bill, and I still need to like finish
Facts.
the videos and whatnot here. But for anyone who's seen the Awesomatics build instructions, and we're gonna put this in a video form because I know people mostly like having things thrown at them versus them like reading, because reading is hard. But the
Facts.
the the major point was if you take the thing that does progressive or linear dampening,
Yeah.
and you, instead of putting it all the way in initially,
Yeah.
as you're trying to fill up the thing with
The
oil.
the reservoir. Yeah.
Yeah. Fun little pro tip.
Yeah.
You put it in about 2/3,
Oh. Okay.
and then you fill it with oil.
Got it.
And then you just push it down, and you do your pumps and whatever
Yeah.
else, and
How'd
that
that go
seems to
again?
work.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Short
like that.
strokes. Yeah, I got it.
Yep. And then you do that, and bada boom, bada bing. You get some good dampeners. So I was pretty impressed by how the build of the dampener actually went.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna do a little video
Did
of
you
that.
put your progressive holes in the right location?
I believe so. Because basically this is the piece I'm talking about here. This AT 243 that just rolls off the tongue, right?
Right.
And anyway, so this piece here that rolls off the tongue, if you note in the pictures,
Yep.
if this piece is going towards the bottom of the car, or I'm sorry, the bottom of the car, the bottom of the enclosure, that's when you get the progressive dampening mode. And so that's how I set up all of mine.
Right.
And you can tell like which side's the bottom because it has the little dial indicator that kind of looks like you're tuning a nitro engine, or that's where the hook is that has the little pin that holds the spring. And the other part that was also kind of interesting, and I can't remember. Okay, here we go. That this indicator here, you can tell which way it's going. Is it hard or soft? Where like this top side of the picture here, there's less the dial is smaller,
Mm-hmm.
and so that means it's less. And at the bottom of it, the dials are longer, and that means it's more. So it has stiffer dampening. And so, these are some of the things I was playing with last night, just trying to understand, what's what. And
I feel that, I mean, I can tell the difference in just, if you went from, say this is, we're going to call it right now, it's at 12.
Mhm.
If you just go to 10, like I could tell that difference on the track.
Yeah.
Or even, if you went to, say, not necessarily 9, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep. I get it. And so there is we can kind of do this real time. So there's a video in the making right now.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
and
surprised
so
Alphamatics hasn't come out with one, or Max or somebody.
I don't know. They're busy anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So I took it upon myself just to video like the
The
whole
building.
situation. And I thought it was interesting because we were going from the dampener basically being in the dime bag to it being built out. And yeah, it looked it was easier than I thought. And ultimately, but there's a few little tricks you have to
Did
play
you
with
put
them.
the screw on the cap to put it in straight?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I actually found that putting it in at an angle initially, where the flat side versus the pointier side, putting it in, getting the flat side in, and then laying it down yielded the best result.
Oh, I told you not to do that.
Well, I did it that way.
Okay.
So, you can read the instructions or you can just do it my way. One of the two.
They're just one person's opinion anyway. I agree.
Yeah, like I don't even build the car the way they tell you to. It's like
Yeah.
to me building
That's
it.
how all instructions should be treated. It's just one person's opinion.
Yeah. It's not like we're doing fucking heart surgery here. Like
Oh.
you mess up the heart, yeah, you only got one, something like that. I can see that
Yeah.
being a problem.
Yeah.
But
This is more
the
like
one,
a kidney. You got 2.
yeah,
Yeah.
the one thing I was playing with last night though, which kind of blew my mind, was how flexible the car is. And
Yeah.
so I wanted to
Get your little
add.
drill going.
Yeah, well, it was just right here.
Okay.
It's in front of me at the moment. And so I wanted to like see what the chassis felt like with and without these C45 braces on it.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that there is
Significant
I
difference.
believe a significant difference
Yep.
with them removed or not. Because the thing's almost symmetrical.
Yeah.
It's a little different front to rear, but like how much this rear moves with compared to how the front now moves with this brace on it, it
Yeah.
is night and day different.
Oh yeah.
And so I really think going back to like the 2014 Worlds at Kissimmee, the back of this car right now feels a lot closer to what Bruno's car felt like at that race, because Bruno's car for some reason felt like it was broken because like it twisted with such violence at the back of the car. And we were running the A700, which had the 5-post, and that thing wouldn't twist at all. Like it was the most rigid
Right.
setup you've ever seen. So
I contend that's been the best asphalt car we ever had, though.
which one?
700 Evo.
What?
Yeah.
How many national championships did the 700 Evo have?
I don't know. How many national championships did Sam run that didn't have the 700?
Oh, there was a bunch. I don't think it's Sam, dude. It's not Sam
No,
because
I'm not.
yeah, he's very good. He tries very hard, all that stuff, but it's not one driver that ends up
No,
making
but
the
what I'm just
car.
saying, I think personally for me, that car was almost the best.
Now, was it just because you were trying the most then?
I don't think so.
No. What do you
No.
think, Tyrion? Do you believe him?
I mean, I remember I'd run at Cincinnati, the gas track there, had
Mhm.
always had good grip. Car was done. Go up to Joliet, car was good there. Only thing with
Okay.
Joliet, the car would pick up a push a little bit as the run went on. But like could put the car down, had grip. I
Mhm.
remember the best car that I think I've ever had at Valkyra was a 700 car. And I mean, I feel that that car always had more rear grip than any other cars, and maybe that was a detriment to say other people, but for me, I always thought it was the most locked in.
Okay.
Um, the MMXC, that one was pretty good too, and I guess the bulkhead was different on that one.
MMXC.
Yeah, the
Um,
the conversions that we
yeah,
came out with in
I don't know
19,
if
18, 19.
I don't know if the bulkheads were different. They might have been taller.
No, I was told they were different. I never went back and looked it up. Not yeah, the center bulkhead because that's the first time we went to the mid motor, and that car was really good. And then I quit.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I've been on a little bit of a struggle bus since then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well, here's a little bit of the videography that we got going on here, and this
did I
part of the video. What's
break
up?
up? Did I lose? Did I break up? If you're not gonna talk, then this is pointless.
Did you see me moving my hands?
Oh, there you go. I see hands.
Okay. All right. Well, I stopped. It's easier to do hands than it is for you to do audio. So
Okay, you're
it
good now.
it
All
looked
right.
it looked like when I started streaming my awesome video,
Yeah.
everything went to
I
poop.
took a shit.
So let's try one more time.
Let's see if it takes a shit again.
Yeah.
All right. No, it's working.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And then
So
so this was my favorite part, like where I show it assembled.
yeah,
You can see how messy it is. It's got oil on it still. And then
yeah,
here I am. I'm testing the softest setting.
yeah,
And so you can see how it's set up. And we got a good advertisement for the Mockler bass in the background. And
yeah.
just using the MIP 1.5, feeling it out.
Right.
How's it work?
Yeah,
Is it nice and smooth? And then
yeah.
we go from the softest to, wait for it,
The hardest.
the hardest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You
Test it
feel
again.
and you can feel a difference.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
good.
And
Craig Xavier
and
can't. You hear that? You know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he says he can't feel a difference.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah,
And then we're back down to the softest setting.
yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good video. You should have got a manicure, but other than that, it's
Yeah,
good.
that's not going to happen. Come on now.
Why not? Oh, you think it makes you weak or something?
Dude, when do I got time for that? I ain't
I
got
don't
time for
know.
that.
You ain't got time for that.
Nah.
1-year-old lady goes. Just go with her.
I'm at the track, kid. Come on, son.
Yo, she don't go during the week.
Nah.
Uh,
Anyway, but yeah, so I don't know. Just trying to make some progress on this bad boy and
Good.
make sure I'm ready for next weekend.
What's
And
next weekend?
next weekend is my first track outing with this
Oh,
guy.
is that
Assuming it
here?
doesn't.
Is
It's in
SeaTac?
Seattle. Yep.
Okay.
And
With good rain.
that's on Saturday. And
All
then
right.
the next day on Sunday, I could actually run at a different parking lot, which they call Galaxy.
Yeah,
And
this
so
is the Funster lot, right?
yeah, this is the Funster one. But like I think I could go there and just run this, just get some laps in.
Yeah.
Um,
They
if
run
I
mod
definitely
there.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
Oh, okay.
The track is mega small.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be a really bad idea.
Got it.
But yeah, so I don't know. Definitely, it's interesting how this thing goes together, and
I thought the
and
build was great. I love the dampeners. I mean, after one weekend of racing, I mean, they still are good.
yeah,
Um, yeah, and if like it's one of those things too. It's like if you do think it's squeaking, it like really a pump and it you don't hear nothing. So it the air pocket sits in the top of the case too, so that helps.
hmm
Um, so like it's never in the dampening area if there is an air pocket in it. I love the fact that you can spray them with motor spray, and like you're not gonna affect anything. Because I felt that spraying the old ones with motor spray, like it seeped in through the bearing and bullshit in
yeah.
front. And
Well, I never liked using motor spray directly. I used to just put motor spray on a rag, and then
yeah,
I'd spin them
yeah.
to get the oil off, so you could put it in the holder and they wouldn't move on you.
But even the old ones, they weeped, right? Like no matter what, they kind of weeped a little bit,
Yeah,
and these don't at all.
I'm waiting to see if that like little top mounted or not set screw O-ring, if it causes any drama. So this bad boy right here.
Yeah,
That's
no. Mine are completely dry.
yeah.
Yeah, mine are completely dry still. Several weeks later, and yeah, no, I think they're pretty good. That was one of the key functions, wasn't it?
Well, that was one of the main issues with the car initially. Like the shocks were leaking, and then better O-rings happened.
Yeah.
So,
One of
but
my O-rings came all twisted up. The big one.
yeah, the big one.
Yeah, showed up twisted.
Hmm.
But I rolled with it and see what happens, and it just seems to be okay.
Yeah, I do have to say though, like the how small this thing is kind of ridiculous. Like these little hash marks here, they are goddamn small.
Oh, for the
At the bottom,
thickness.
yeah,
Yeah. No, like I went up one time, I didn't have my glasses, and like I
yeah,
tried to adjust it. I'm like,
yeah.
I think that's 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm thinking that possibly we put 2x magnification readers in the store. And these are only 0.75 and this helps a lot, but like I think maybe, some higher magnification readers might be what the doctor orders.
Yeah, well, whoever make sure that whoever's if you do it like trackside tuning,
Oh, dude, they gotta have the readers.
they gotta have the readers or they can actually fucking see.
Yeah, maybe get a young kid.
Yeah. Oh, maybe you can get Mason. He can help you out.
Yeah, Stuart,
Yeah,
maybe.
Stuart. Yeah,
You never know.
little Stewie out there helping you
Yeah,
wrench on your
possibly.
car.
You never know.
You don't want to get the
Stranger
Daniel
things could
checks. So
happen.
you said they're old.
Yeah, they can't see that either, man. They're definitely in trouble. Maybe their eyes are better
Corey
than mine.
Hartke. He would be a good one. He would be able
Yeah,
to do it.
Corey's pretty young still, so he
Yeah,
might
yeah,
still have it.
yeah.
But yeah, I think we just need to get some like 2x readers, and that'll be
Uh,
the way to go. So
Yeah, I ran into that problem. Literally, I went up there. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna bring my 2 mil with me and I'll adjust my shit. And I get up there and I run down the stairs and I go to adjust it. And I'm like,
yeah, and like if it had let's say it had a stop where you could know like you're at one end of the throw and the other
or
end.
you felt like a click or something.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
might be easier, but that's not gonna work.
No, I brought it in and like I think Vera looked at it. And I like, yeah, I adjusted these things. He's like, well, this one isn't quite the same. Like, dude, I had my glasses on. It's fucking close enough.
Yeah.
I didn't have my glasses on.
Yeah, exactly. I could see that. So last week I know we spent a little time with the unboxing, and I gotta say,
That was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
no, it was last week. You did
Okay.
unboxing 2 weeks ago. I did some unboxing last time,
Okay.
and I received this package
Uh-oh.
from. See how big this box is? I received this package.
It's not very big.
It's a huge box. Now,
Okay.
this thing came all the way from a continent. Can you name the continent it came from?
Asia.
Well, some people might refer to it as Asia, but it's its own continent.
Isn't Asia a continent?
Yeah, but it's a different. You might consider it being in Asia. All right. The answer is Australia, mate.
Okay.
And
Oh,
there's one part in it that's this big. And funny enough, it was at the bottom of the box. Like
so they shipped that box from Australia with one part.
with this one part, a Hot Bodies battery hook. This is for the Mayako e-buggy. And
So like if they didn't have these parts in America, that you had to
Nope.
go all the way to fucking Good Day Mate.
correct.
Wow.
And they used this big ass box.
Wow. I wonder why they use such a big box.
I
Is
don't
that
know.
so they could rape you on some shipping or what?
I don't think I had much of a choice. The shipping was by far more than the part.
Well, duh. I could have told you that one.
Yeah, so that was rough, but whatever.
Oh,
Anyway,
I can't believe this is like these with all the people who run hot bodies in the States. You could have called your little buddy Little Dump. You probably would have been able to hook you up. Isn't he a hot bodies guy?
I don't know what he runs. I couldn't tell you.
Little Dump. I think he runs.
I think his name is Little Bump, not
Oh.
Dump.
Oh my bad.
His name's Little Dump. Little Dump.
Okay, my
Terrible.
bad. Yeah, yeah, Little Bump. Yeah, I think he runs hot bodies.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what
Yeah.
he does.
So yeah, he could have hooked you up.
Maybe, possibly.
Why doesn't Mayako have their own shit?
It's not a final car yet.
Oh, this is the
So
prototype e-buggy.
yeah,
it.
so it's a bunch of
You couldn't whittle something out of some carbon?
it needs to be. You would have to know what dimensions they all are. So like maybe on the second attempt you could do it, but like at least let's assemble it and make
You
it
don't
work.
have an EPDM drawing of this? Whatever?
No,
Okay.
sorry,
All right.
no, and I don't have any EPMD. But
EPDM.
anyway.
It's a program that stores data files for like CAD drawings and shit.
Nope.
So like you would think that Mr. Mayako, JQ, he would have like he has all these other things online. So like he'd have a source where you could go in and you could find the drawings of the parts and pieces for your car. At least get dimensions because you think he has it all broken down somewhere.
Yeah, but
But
that
I mean, he's
doesn't
all
happen.
about info and tech and shit. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And then that way you could have just made your own and not paid. So how much? So let me guess. That probably costs $45 American to do the whole thing, part shipping.
Probably something dumb like that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And the part was $3.99.
No, it was like maybe
$8.99.
maybe $15.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But everywhere that sells hot bodies doesn't have it. And I think that's the normal rep though for hot bodies is you can never get parts. Like that's
Well, you
generally
can
a
get them
problem.
someplace because there's a lot of it's a pretty popular brand.
Yeah, but I think most people don't have hot bodies. So, and yes,
Well, I mean,
is.
I got a hot body. I know that.
It is confirmed that Little Bump runs hot bodies.
Yeah.
And also Cole Ogden is pretty accessible as well. And Cole Ogden doesn't know me, but I guess I could start randomly reaching out to people that run it. So
hey dude,
Cole.
you don't know who the fuck I am. Can you send me some parts?
Yeah, that'd be pretty dialed. Think about it.
Yeah,
So,
we're like,
yeah,
we're not that famous. We're not that famous in RC news.
Like I have a podcast. What do you think?
Yeah. Hey Cole.
Yeah. So
we're two fat fucks on the internet. Like
whoa. Speak for yourself, bro.
Okay, whatever. They call you hefty Jesus. I mean,
yeah, I'm only hefty. Fat. That's just a word. That doesn't belong. Anyway, so
that's bearing.
Yeah, but what are you doing over here? Come on, ADD boy, eyes up.
I think I got a bad bearing in the mod motor.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I wonder how that happened.
The shaft is all discolored.
Ooh.
Dude,
Your
it's brand
shaft.
new.
It's brand new.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's like
Is
brand
that
new.
is that a Trinity motor?
No.
Is that a Phantom motor?
Nope.
Is that I
Do
don't
you
know.
want to keep guessing? Just tell you.
Okay, what is it?
Macklin.
Oh, a Macklin motor, huh?
Weird. Yeah, but yeah,
Now,
it looks like
you mean brand new like you haven't run it yet, or brand new like I run it, but not that much?
I ran it past weekend when I went down to Coral Springs.
Okay. I handed you a motor
I handed it
at,
back.
at
Motherfucker, don't start that shit.
I'm not saying you didn't hand it back, but I handed you a motor, and somehow or another it developed a bad bearing
What are you talking about?
at Carpet Nats. No,
No.
didn't I hand you a
Oh,
motor?
yeah. I forgot all about that.
Aha! So you're like 2 for 2 in my memory of well, suddenly there's this motor that has a bad bearing all of a sudden.
We haven't told them. All right, so this is pretty impressive actually. So in 17.5 for 12 scale, I was in the middle of a thrash thing and we were getting ready to do seating round 1, and I was thrashing on some stuff and I didn't have time to really I knew something was wrong with the motor because it wouldn't spin in the car or with the gear on it, it didn't have it literally went it didn't spin at all. I'm like, I didn't have time to take the motor out and look at it. I had to go do my seating round. So I fucking go out, do the seating round, and I can't remember. Anyway, I did the seating round, and I don't know, I was like 7th, 8th, whatever bullshit. And then I came back and I don't know, I didn't look at it, I forgot to look at it or something, and I did the second seating round, and it was still, I think I didn't do any better, so I was like 11th. So finally I look at it after the seating round, and the motor wouldn't even fucking, it wouldn't spin. It was totally locked up. The bearing was seized on the shaft. It's a wonder the fucking thing even went around. And
I agree.
I was like, I still seated 11th. I'm like, y'all are fucked. No. Didn't happen, but whatever.
Yeah. I like how you were like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I've never seen a bearing so bad in my life. It was, it was yeah.
Yeah.
So
bad.
anyway, yeah, it was bad. It was way worse than this one.
Mm-hmm.
You can see how you can turn the stator
before
around.
Before it went like this.
It went it wouldn't even. Yeah, it was atrocious. So anyway,
yeah,
that's what I seated on. So
yep.
For all you people who got beat by me and on that motor, suck it. My shit was that dialed.
Wow. All right. Our people watching went from 10 to 9. Awesome.
Did
they
kidding. Really? No.
It didn't. It didn't. It just happened to coincide. At the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I ran. I got to race this past weekend. I know you didn't. I actually raced on a Friday.
Yeah.
Which is a shocker.
Good Friday.
And so on Good Friday, yes. So I was able to drive down to Portland and run a little bit of carpet buggy. The carpet
with your
buggy
Losi?
with my Losi, my Speed Losi.
Did you have an extra car with you like you suggested?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't bring an extra car.
You're riding dangerous.
I was riding dirty, exactly.
Yeah.
Riding dirty.
Yeah.
And but I had a grip of arms, So how many arms do you think I needed this past weekend?
3. 0. Look at
0 arms, yeah.
All right.
So I basically made sure to hurry up, get all the parts that I wouldn't then use.
Yeah, but see, if you wouldn't have got them,
it would have been, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Man,
how that works. All right. It would have
yeah.
snapped like
Just
chicken bones.
you would have dropped your car in the parking lot and it would have broken.
No. It is
Lo-
not what was that? An iris. It's
Iris.
not an iris where you can break your top deck by dropping your car on the way into the track.
Wouldn't that be some
Um,
funny shit?
yeah, I don't know how funny that is. But anyway, so I spent a good portion of the race day initially like just figuring out the layout and then
Was it
telling
the same
myself
layout for the week before?
it was similar but different, and it was more fun. They like adjusted a few pieces of it.
Okay.
It was pretty good, and really enjoyed it. Had some good flow, whatever. And as we're running practice, I get down to I think it was a 13-2 I'm able to do. And the guy that I took a video of, his name's Dan, who was running earlier with the music and whatever else. Like I sat there and I videoed him, but what I was really doing was watching his line and just trying to understand like where he was running parts of the track better than me,
Right.
etc. And so I I did that, and then just trying to understand where am I going wrong with this, blah blah blah.
Right.
And so I was able to get to a 13-2, but it wasn't like a consistent like let's run 13-2s down the board.
Right.
So there's clearly some issues, and so we get into racing. I try some more setup changes, and they're not going in the right direction. So the 13-2 becomes a 13-3, and then in qualifying it becomes a 13-5, and
Car getting tighter or looser?
it's just hard to drive. That's really the thing. And
Like,
so
define hard to drive.
yeah, so I had asked then a local TLR driver. His name's Ryan Reavis, and I asked him to drive the car. Like what would you say? And his biggest comment to me was that it was bicycling. So it would basically get in the corner and it would pick up the rear wheel
Oh,
going around the corner. And
okay.
so
The inside rear.
the inside rear. And
Looked like a Mini Cooper going around
yeah.
yeah.
And so the initial change that I made, and again, like this is not a descriptive car to do this with, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Why don't you have
So
your buggy right there?
it's downstairs anyway. So
God.
I stood up the shock one, and
Okay.
then I had shortened
Doesn't
the
that make
length.
it softer?
Anyway, I'm just telling you what I did. Stood
Okay.
up the shock,
All right.
and then I took the front link and I had made it shorter
Mhm.
and dropped the link. And because
These are all things I would think they would make it more aggressive.
and it didn't, because it like didn't roll as deep, it seems.
Okay.
But it was still kind of like edgy to drive. So then like the second question he asked me, was, well, what camber are you running? And I said, well, I'm only running 1.5 on the front because of the car's getting
That's
too edgy. What's that?
you and Camber, because like normally it's 4 on one side and 1.5 on the
Oh,
other.
damn, that's not right.
Yeah.
So anyway,
He doesn't really know you that well.
yeah, no, not yet. And so he suggested I go to 3 all the way around, but glue the front sidewall. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, glue the front sidewall. So yeah, now this type of racing has been ruined too, with front sidewall glue. And so I made those changes for A1.
Okay.
And
now I know why those changes worked.
well, no, I made the changes for A1, and I had to figure out how to drive the car a little bit in A1. But and so like the first corner or first lap of A1 didn't go so well. I think I started on the grid third, or actually, I think I started third or fourth, maybe fourth, and I finished like sixth or some nonsense, something terrible.
Okay.
And so for the A2, because they run double A's for some reason,
At a club
I
show?
at a club show,
Okay.
they ran 2 qualifiers, 2 mains, and
That's weird.
yeah, whatever. It's off road, bro.
Okay.
Because if they had like 1 or 2 more cars, they would have ran a B and an A, but they had just about like 8, 9 cars, so they ran them all. Or they had 11 cars, but one guy left, so they ran them all in the A. And so for A2, I glued the fronts, and the car ran better, much more consistent. I had to figure out how to drive it still because again, like it changed, and you're just
Mhm.
trying to get around the track and not fail. I failed a bunch, but I finished third, so I moved up 1 spot, which was good. But so at the end of it, I was like, well, hey, dude, we drive the car again. And so I had already packed all my shit. I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. But because it was like 9:30, I was like, I need to drive home. So um, I had him drive the car, and he's going around. By the second or third lap, at the end of a 4-minute run, and we only did 4 minutes for whatever reason. Doesn't matter. Like the time it takes to race doesn't matter. The outcome is really going to be pretty much the same. You can run 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Your car's either good or it's a bag of dicks, and the amount of time you run doesn't matter. Okay,
Okay.
I don't think so. So
Yeah, but you at least want to have some fun.
yeah, well, we had double mains. I had 2 setup changes,
Okay.
whatever.
Alright.
So he runs the car, I had marshaled, he ran mod, he got done running. The car had been on the shelf, so it ran 4 minutes of anger. It's been sitting for 6 minutes, at least spinning the fan. And we put the car down. By his second lap, he's doing 13.2. And he keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. He's like, what's the hot lap? And I'm like, 12.9. And he's like, all right. So he keeps driving. He's driving his fucking dick off. And then the last lap that he ran, 12.9. And he's like, pulls it off. It's like, I don't have to run anymore. And, it gave me a few other suggestions to change on the car. So we'll implement some of that stuff for
So you
this
must have
Friday.
liked it.
Well, it got better. So previously he could only do a 2. When he ran it, a 2 or a 3. I think he drove a 2 when it was bicycling.
Yeah.
But he was able to do a 12.9 on a dead battery. So, I assume if you actually knew how to drive, it would go faster. But we'll try these other setup changes first, and then see if it can go around well or not.
So let me get this straight. You're driving down to Portland on Friday.
I did that last Friday. Yep.
You doing it this Friday?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, got it. Never mind. Made it sound like you were going again this Friday.
Well, I'm running again this Friday and Saturday, but it's in north of Seattle, about 40 minutes away. And they do a rollout thing in like a farm facility.
Hey, the
And
place you raced at last year.
yeah, it's called Die Hard, and they have
Yeah.
a bigger race. They have a 2-day race.
Yeah.
It's actually like a 2.5-day race because they're going to do seeding starting at 6 p.m. on Friday. And so
Okay.
they're going to seed, and then they'll run qualifiers Saturday and mains on Sunday.
Okay.
And I only get to make it into I get to run practice Friday, seeding Friday, and I get to run qualifiers Saturday. But I'll be gone before racing gets to happen on Sunday. But it's worthwhile to like at least get a little more track time, try to understand the cars a bit more, and
so
hopefully I'll have something that feels more like a setup sheet when that day's over.
so you've run like all the wheel speed cars now, I think.
I've run a few of them, sure.
Yeah. So you've run
There's
the
an older
A2.
Associated, an older Schumacher
Okay.
in 2-wheel, and now this Losi in
Okay.
2-wheel, which is the new design.
Right.
And then they have a 4-wheel associated buggy too.
Right. So of the AE, the Schumacher, or the Losi, which one do you like the best?
I kind of want to put electronics into the Schumacher again
Yeah.
because I basically the running all the running gear for the Losi is the Schumacher stuff. I just ripped it out, put it in.
Yeah.
So I'd like to run them back to back, but the car did feel pretty good at the end of the night. So I think some of it's just sometimes you just got to drive better. Like one of the things I definitely noticed is, and I don't know if it's Ryan acting more like a mod driver and not just going nuts at
Yeah.
certain times. Like I'm probably over driving things.
Yes.
And so I probably just need to work on the over driving part a little bit.
Yeah.
Like on throttle, like if it sticks it, I'm putting it down. Like it's going.
Yeah.
So there was 1 or 2 spots on the track where I think I could use less, and it would give me more.
Oh.
Um,
Less is
but
more theory.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I struggle with that too on asphalt. It's like I want to not overdrive, but then sometimes I feel I don't drive hard enough.
Mhm.
And then other times it's like, well, I just can't. Car doesn't allow me to, or I don't have enough confidence in the car to do so. So, yeah, that's a struggle that I face as well.
Yeah. So it's
Whereas an oval, you just drove hard every time.
yeah.
It was easy. You just
Well, Opal's basically like it's like a dyno session, right?
yeah. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
It's a 4-minute dyno pull.
Yeah.
But
So you know what's going on this weekend? Otherwise?
there's 1/12 Euros.
Oh, okay, yes. But what's going on in America? The Mile High Indoor Champs.
Oh,
yeah.
hey, yeah. Fuck that
You're like,
race.
oh yeah. Oh wow, that's not right. Anyway, so Mile High Indoor Champs. They got 101 racers, 177 entries, and we're gonna go pick some winners
Is that
for
what
some
we're doing?
classes. We're doing that right now. You ready?
Mhm.
Are you ready?
Hold on.
Please hold.
Okay.
This race is presented to you by Avid RC. Okay, so Crybaby Racing is the sponsor for Mod Touring, and this last year, this was the race where we had a good Hebert, Isaacs, and Hagberg battle, and Hebert was head above the field at this race.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Alex, he's probably at the 12 scale race in Europe.
Yep.
So isn't going to make it. But yeah, it should be a fun battle again between Kevin, Sam, and Kemp.
Yep.
And Che's there. Jake Danilchek is going. Kyle Bergstrom out of Arizona is going. Sean Guthrie out of New Mexico is going. So
Guthrie probably wouldn't be
interesting.
too bad.
Yeah. I don't know what
he's-
car he's going to be running, but yeah.
Well, he probably doesn't either. But
Okay.
I mean, he's been fairly decent the last couple of years, at least at Snowbirds.
Yeah. He was really
Yeah.
good that one year with his Automatics.
Oh, is that what it was?
Anyway,
Okay.
so who do you think? Let's just pick winners. Who's going to win? Kevin or Sam or Kemp?
Sam.
Yeah, you pick Sam? All right. I'm going to pick Kemp. I think Sam and Kevin are going to peel each other.
Okay.
All right. Next. 17.5 Touring. It has 11 guys.
Yikes.
One of them is driver unknown from parts unknown.
It's probably Art Scrimo.
Oh, wow. That's an aggressive call. It could be. It also could be Syndrome, maybe. You never know. It could be Kyle. Yeah, you never know. I don't think Kyle can make it. So in here we got the Snake, Bill Sider, Brad Johnson, EA,
Yeah.
Danilchek, Guthrie,
Yeah.
TJ Moore,
Yeah.
Eric Jones. I think EA is probably the
Yeah. He's on fire right now.
yeah. So
Dare I say it's fuego.
if EA doesn't win, we'll all be impressed by whoever takes him down.
Yep.
All right, 21-5 touring presented to you by RC America. Oh, just so you know, Team EAM presents 17-5 touring.
Right.
So RC America presents 21-5 touring, 35 entries. That feels like a lot.
It's pretty
we
good.
We got Adam Brown making a comeback. Syndrome, as some people know him.
Yep.
He still think he's probably still the only guy I really beat ever. But I got my first win with Adam in the amateur race at IIC. It was a fun race. Anyway, long time ago. We were young and stupid then. Now we're just stupid and old.
Yeah.
So you got the Snake Cider, Brad Johnson, Brent Klinkforth. He's coming off that really good run at Carpet Nats. We'll see.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, there's a different Dave Johnson. This one's out of Denver, Colorado. I don't know who this Dave Johnson is.
Yeah, Mile High Dave.
You have David Panter, Eric Anderson, Eric Jones, Jeff Vlasic, Justin Hengelfeld, a 12 scale guy. He's going to run touring car. That should be interesting.
All right.
Let's see. Ryan Appleberry. He was at Carpet Nats. He's going in for it. Pachenko. This is Pachenko's home track.
Oh shit!
Will Pachenko make the B main? I think that's the question.
Will he even show up in time to run the B main?
Oh, that's maybe even a more important question. Yes.
Yeah.
And then you have
he might be getting his haircut or something.
Possibly. You have TJ Moore and Tim Moore. Troy Schaefer's going to be there.
Oh shit!
And Will Irvine from Saskatchewan, Canada. There we go. Any other Canada?
No,
I don't see it. All right. So who's winning this one?
That's where he's from, Regina. I mean, that's what they fucking call it. I mean, goddamn.
Who's winning this one?
EA.
Yeah, EA. All right, I'm gonna take.
He's on a roll, kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. We're not writing this down, but I'm gonna take Brent Klingforth for the win.
Did you get some good gummies today?
No, not at all. All right, USGT. We got 22 guys. Byron does usually pretty well out of Oshkosh. Vlasic, he does pretty well. Kyle Bergstrom, he's running mod and USGT. That feels like a sandbag.
Yeah.
Appleberry, Ryan Cooper from Arizona, Tim Moore. You want to pick one?
Yeah, I'm going with Bergstrom.
I think that's a good one to go with.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick Vlasic.
Okay.
All right. We got 18 for Team Zombie Canada. Oh, Gravity RC presents USGT. So Team Zombie Canada with 25.5 VTA, 18 cars.
Wow. Good turnout for VTA too.
Yeah. Brandon Almy, he might do it. Let's see.
I don't know who these people are.
I'm picking Brandon Almy. That's who I'm picking. All right, mod 12 scale. Oh, dude, this is a deep class right here. Deep.
Ooh, shit.
Do you think they're gonna split the main?
I don't know. Che might not make the 105% rule.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Kemp will continue his winning ways. For mod 12 scale.
I'm good with that. Kemp and mod 12 scale.
Yeah. Sam will probably run some stuff that's all like, new and like untested and never won anything and just fail. That's what I'm going to say. He'll never watch this podcast, but that's what I'm calling it out now.
Sam?
Yeah, Sam. He'll never watch.
He says he watches.
No, he doesn't. SXT presents that class. All right. Then we have MFR. What does MFR stand for?
Menards Factory Racing.
Oh, okay. All right. So
did you really forget?
No, I'm just fucking around.
All right.
Thank you. So we got 13 people. We got Alex Danilchek throwing it down. We got Brian Bodine So there's like a Pacific Northwest invasion happening.
Yeah.
We got Cody Burke, Chris Lockhart, Hingerfeld, Rayfield, Fabio. Who are you picking?
Fabio.
Fabio. All right, I think that's a good one. I'm picking Cody Burke.
Okay.
All right. 17.5.
Where's he from?
He is from North Dakota. Don't you
Why
know?
not?
Yeah. All right. Ulti presents 17.5, 12 scale.
Yeah.
Benjamin, Bill Stewart, Bodine again, Cody again, Fabio, Hingerfeld, Rayfield.
Rayfield.
Yeah. Here, somebody's just saying Hefty's smoking some of that good Brent over EA. Yeah, I think that's Will Sheffield with that comment. And he's probably
that's
right.
awesome.
Anyway.
No, Will Sheffield comes in as Will Sheffield.
Okay,
Will is,
I don't know who Just
I don't
Will is.
remember who the
Anyway.
fucking is.
Yeah,
people
need
do,
real
but
names.
I don't.
All right. So who are we picking here? I'm picking the national champ, Rayfield.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, good. Anyway.
Is Fabio not in stock?
No, he's running stock.
Oh, okay.
Fabio wins a lot of races, but I don't know. Actually, Fabio might take this one. Who knows?
He could be hot.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
All right. GTR. I haven't seen GTR in a while at a race.
You were just at a national event with it.
Rubber tire pan car?
Oh, this is in 12 scale?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 12 scale. My bad.
Nah, not kid. 10 scales, rubber tires, big balloon.
I like Krakenberger. That's a fucking hell of a name right there.
Yeah, Krakenberger, huh?
Oh yeah, it's probably one of the Wilcox though. But Krakenberger, that's a fucking name, dude. I mean, if you do not you need to be like Krakenbergers. Like this is a fucking either a department store or a fast food chain. I mean,
wow.
I'm going to fucking Krakenbergers.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I'm all over Krakenberger.
All right, I'm picking Jim McGee for the win on this one.
Probably
all right. 11 guys.
Or Wilcox. Wilcox was always fast.
Dude. Wilcox. There's a whole Wilcox clan. That's the impressive part.
The fuck out of that place.
All right.
There's only one Rick. There's only one Wilcox though.
No, there's Rick and there's Christopher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So, 25.5 F1 class without a sponsor. It seems. We have 11 guys. And yes, no one cares. Next, CRC presents 21.5 GT12, which I believe is with foam tire.
Oh,
because CRC sponsoring it.
Oh, so it's the Florida style of GT12.
Yeah, or it's the 180 Raceway style of GT12.
Oh yeah, they run it there too, with foams.
Yeah, they run foam. Yeah. So we got a few guys from up my way. AJ. Danilchek, Bodine. Bodine's going for all the foam classes. Look at him.
Oh yeah, he's a 12 scale guy.
Yeah, he's 12 scale for life.
Yeah. How many people are in this fucking class?
There's 23, bro.
3. All right.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Matt Fox. I like it. No, Folks. Sorry.
Nice. I'm gonna go for Brian Bodine on this guy. I think Bodine, he's got the fortitude to make this happen. I think he can make it happen.
Hold on, look, you keep moving around. Let me see the rest of.
Okay.
I'm going Nathan Burke.
Okay. Go for it.
Seems like he's related to Cody.
Okay.
Considering they're both from Minot.
Yep. Mm-hmm. There's also Benjamin Burke.
Oh. Does he get younger as everyone else gets older?
I don't know.
Reverse.
Yeah, ages. Benjamin Button. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Milk in Colorado.
I love this. I love this map.
Yep.
This is a great little smash up of the Google technology. This race honestly probably draws more people from around the state. I'm sorry, around the country, including Canada, than any other race. Because
Snowbirds is pretty good.
Yeah, I guess, but dude, it's very hard to get like people from the West Coast to go to birds. Like it doesn't happen that much. Like
And
you got a lot of Texas, you got like dudes from like Las Vegas area looking like that, or San Diego, or like, dude, that's some good coverage right there.
no, you're right. It is. I mean, it's always drawn well, and it's a fun race. I've been there a few times. Also tried to almost kill myself there a few times. So,
Oh
hey,
wow.
it was the race
Anyway.
that ended it all last time.
Was it?
Yes.
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 All right. Well, we don't like to hear that. So you're
Yeah,
not
that
allowed
was
to go
like
back.
that was the
right?
last race I ran before I quit.
So you're not allowed to go back there. Is that what it is?
Yeah. It was I've never really I've never gone into I can't really say I've only been like 3 or 4 times, but I've always had some major life events happening right before
Yeah.
or whatever
Yeah.
kind of thing.
That's never good.
Yeah.
Life events are bad.
I mean, you had one right after, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had one before. And so yeah. Anyway, not to be negative or anything, but it always seems to kind of circle around that race. So I'm surprised you're not going, but like you said, I think you said you're going out of town. So
Yeah, I'm going out of town on Sunday morning, so
yeah.
can't do it. Would love to,
Okay.
can't do it.
Oh well.
So it is what it is.
You will be missed.
Oh, I know I'll be missed. I'm confident of that one.
That annex, I can't believe what's amazing is that they have that whole little building next door that's been empty.
It's always
Just
empty.
like this is like the most worst retail space ever. Like
Correct.
not only do they get to stay in that same location for like essentially rent free, that the little building next door
Mhm.
or the little place
Yeah.
directly next door has been empty the entire time as well. It's
Yeah,
a
every time.
rather impressive feat of, I guess, retail gone
Retail
awry.
failure. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know what the significance or deal is with that, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
I agree with you 100%. Like I don't understand why or how it's that terrible of a shopping complex.
because it's not in a bad area. You think it's a bad area?
I don't think it's the best area.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad area.
Okay.
I mean,
But
I feel
I don't think it's the best. That's what I can say.
okay. I mean, there's a whole grocery store and shit right there, and
Dude, there's grocery stores in the hood.
I understand that, but usually not many.
Mhm.
I would not call that place the hood. Like I've been in some hood, and that
Yeah.
ain't the fucking hood. That's like suburban hood, if anything.
Yeah. Now, there are some real winners of some of the videos that we have on our Facebook page that we're going to have to download and we're going to have to put into the YouTube page because, like, dude, this one here is a real winner. And here we go.
Oh,
Enjoy.
yeah. All right.
This is the last time we were there.
Oh yeah.
Think about it. Support your local track. So you have Reedy Race, Pave Nest. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was so savage!
Hey, Ness. Oh my god! That was so savage!
That was Art Scrimo. Art Scrimo's car did a somersault.
Basically, that was for those who can't see it, which is everyone watching, that was the hardest hit.
That was pretty bad. Fucking Jenkins is done way harder.
At the end of the street,
Well, he got delivered by a guy.
I didn't see
He got delivered. It put him right to the wall. He
heard
must
it.
have been going Mach 50.
I heard it, and then I saw it. And I heard it still.
Basically, people 3 doors down.
Yes.
That's not the best one.
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that one.
Maybe we didn't do more live events. We can fucking mock
Yeah.
whoever's fucking failing.
Yeah. This it might be this one. I don't know. Like that's 5 No, that's many hours. Okay, here it is. Here's the other one. This was pretty good too. And these are just mile high memories right here. This is class.
Mile high memories.
Mile high memories.
That's what you should tag this as.
Adam Brown is actually on the track and watching.
Yeah, at the same time.
That's pretty impressive.
Is on the track.
Yeah.
He's running that
He's running a 410.
410.
This is probably the 15th body Adam tried this week.
Oh,
God.
shit!
The Adam tried this week.
Oh, God.
Shit!
The Adam tried this week. Oh, shit. The Adam tried this week. Oh, shit.
Apparently, this
TKO.
Apparently, this one's not an English.
Damn.
That was savage as fuck. Wow.
That's the funniest shit Sam has ever said in his entire life. That was the best fucking one ever. That gets me every time. I love it. It was and
Yeah. We're gonna have to download those and upload them again to try to get a little more action.
Oh fuck.
Are you with us, Mangler? Are you
Yeah,
okay?
it was awesome. I love that
Yeah.
bit.
I do too. It's very good.
Like I said, it's probably one of the top 2 moments of all of our podcasting.
Yeah. What do you? So that one with Adam Brown, is that the one?
Yeah, that's probably
Okay.
1.
Okay. What's
And
the other
then-
one?
2 is when I toilet paper shame you.
Wow.
I thought
That's
that
an
was
old school one, bro.
Yeah, I
We
thought
could-
that was funny.
We could definitely. That was also the same one where you were like one drink in and you were drunk as shit.
No, I was not.
Yes, you were. You were
No.
destroyed.
No, I
Right,
was
Tyrion?
not.
You were there. You were there, Tyrion. He was
Destroyed was last Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Tyrion, you're now on the podcast. Do you have anything you want to share? What's that? You pooped in Jamie's office. That's out of control, buddy. Up high.
All
Very
right.
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah,
I'm sure she really appreciate that.
She did.
When did this happen?
I don't know. Found it this morning. She loved it. Yeah. Anyway.
So, we better
Uh-oh.
hurry up.
Uh-oh.
We could die. We could
Uh-oh.
die.
Uh-oh. Do it.
Oh,
Do it.
shit.
Oh, he's gonna fail. What do you think?
Hot damn.
Yeah, you did it.
I think so.
All right.
I think so.
Because otherwise, I was gonna have Tyrion just show his wiener.
No, we don't need that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So,
my friend, she nurses or like fosters kittens
Yeah.
and puppies.
Uh-huh.
And every time she fosters kittens, so she's got this extra. She's got like the third bathroom, which doesn't get
Mhm.
used a lot. She turns that into the kind of like the foster area, right?
Yep.
And that's where she has a regular cat, and that cat uses the litter box in that bathroom.
Mhm.
So when there's kittens in there,
Yep.
that other cat can't necessarily shit in peace.
Yeah.
So what the cat does is it goes upstairs and there's dog beds for the dogs and shits in the dog bed.
Terrible.
Like a fucking gangster. Like, yeah. You want to fuck with my shitter? I want to fuck with your shitter.
Mhm.
Like the poor dog is like, we didn't do nothing.
Yeah. Like we don't want these cats here.
Like what? Why are you fucking with us?
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
it's pretty funny.
So the funny part though about that video that you really enjoy with Sam, he goes, well, this is the 15th body Adam Brown's tried this weekend.
yeah.
And how many bodies do you have over your shoulder there?
I don't know, but not 15 different ones. They're
Okay.
kind of all the same.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
all the same. I bet there's 4 bodies there.
Yeah. What's your fucking
Okay.
point?
I don't know. I was just making comments. Just
Yeah, I got
continuing the dialogue.
I got bodies. What do you want?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So
Okay. So when do you actually get to put one of those bodies onto a car and
I
drive
could
it
this
around
weekend.
next?
This
Oh
weekend.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, cool. What are we doing? Where are you going?
I might go to a private test and tune session at Heroes.
At Heroes. Now,
Yeah.
is it private if you just told everybody?
Well, they don't know what day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Maybe.
yeah. Anyway.
Okay. It's I think that would be a good idea for you. It's a short trip.
Yeah. Well, that I go there and I'll just bang out my fucking car and it'll be like
Yeah.
no good.
Now,
Oh.
uh-oh. Test and tunes canceled. You opened up your big mouth. That's what this says. It says it.
I got like 7 of these emojis.
Canceled. Yep. Uh-huh. Canceled. So what you're really saying is you're going to be at Coral Springs this weekend.
Yes. I'm going to
Uh-huh.
go to Coral Springs and
Yep.
yeah.
You could also, I bet Joe would take you back at Valkyria.
No. Told you I'm not going back to that place.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever.
Is that real? All right. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's
I don't
real.
know.
Yeah.
All right. I think I would go back. I wouldn't go and run that fucking tire though. God damn, I hate that tire.
We don't have any other choice in this state.
Dude, you can just go and run some other tire. You could be like, you can DQ me, but I'm gonna run a tire that doesn't suck balls.
That would be for any race here in
Yeah.
Florida then.
And then everyone would see, they'd be like, look how good Mangler's car is. Blah blah blah. We should run these tires.
I mean, I think there's a fine line between performance and then being able to actually run them more than once, and I think that's why we are where we are at. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see when Nuggets Raceway Ranch gets all finished up. They just got repaved.
Yeah.
Looks super nice.
Yeah.
I
That
think
track looked nice before. Like the layout's
Yeah.
the same, right?
I don't know what they're going to do. They haven't put it down yet.
Okay.
I think they
I thought
are.
it was a ribbon track. No.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It is, but I think they're going to. I just don't know for certain.
Yeah.
I don't really. I hadn't talked to Greg about what they're doing for layout. I really don't care. Whatever works, it works. And
Yeah. That's a big track with Nitro guys. Doesn't I think the distributor for like Shepherd is there?
Well, I think Greg is one of the distributors for Shepherd,
Yeah.
or he's got an account. I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, but no, that's cool. Like, basically Nitro on road needs love too. So
Yeah.
anything that will make, Nitro on road pop, and nothing does it like, either a new track or a freshly repaved track. That should definitely help, bring a little more, oomph into that part of the hobby. So that's good.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, but that's kind of the plan this weekend. Maybe get a little running in, I don't know, just to test some things on the car, just to see what change does what.
Yeah.
I'm a big C45 guy on the front, not on the rear. So
yeah, and that's how I built, or I plan to build mine.
Yeah.
The other thing I plan to have is to have the front 3 motor screws in.
Yeah. You plan on having grip. That's impressive.
The 2 and then this last one.
Yeah.
And then I did something different than you all. I built my shocks with the same weight oil front and rear.
And heavier.
And heavier.
Yeah.
And so like,
because
maybe
I run 350 in the front. PT oil.
So if maybe you're so inclined, it would be great if you could try like, just going heavier.
Yeah, I got that.
Because
I felt though on my little dampeners every time I went up, didn't help.
No. Okay. And like realistically, this may not be the way to go. And so I think I'll probably figure that out pretty quick.
Yeah. That is not the way.
Yeah, and some of the other things that I plan on testing is the difference between running a hard spring in the front or running a soft spring in the front.
Right.
And because I think it's probably the time to go revisit that stuff too. I do not plan on
Well,
running
so
type
running
2. I'm
no.
only going to run type 1.
Well, I know type 2.
I don't plan on running it. I'm going to try type 1 combos first. Because, if you have to change it, it's just, more stuff to change. And so I rather just like flick off the spring than have to like redo the whole assembly and maybe drop one of the little pieces in the park that I'm in,
Mhm.
So
Well, I mean, from experience before, type 2 with stiff spring is more turn in. Type 1 with soft spring is more center exit.
yeah, or
Straight.
more high speed. So I think that's the other way to think about it. Because they run that a lot in Europe where the tracks infield looks like our sweepers.
Right.
So, but yeah,
That could be actually not a bad thing to try at Coral Springs now that I kind of think about it.
Mhm.
Problem is just that, yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely have, it's on the list. I know that.
Yeah. So, but like, basically right now I just have a hard spring and I have a hard spring and they're
Yep.
both standard.
Right.
I don't have it at the maximum of any setting. I think I have my front end set at a 2 B gap, and I think I have my rear set at like a 3 B gap. And I'll just run the car, move some things, see what it does. Try different things, yada yada. And I'm trying a slightly different like front roll center config than you guys had been running. My front to rear or my rear to front split is not as great. I'm only going down 0.25 to the front rear,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going down a half mil to my
Right.
front.
For the roll centers, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know. Just trying a few different things based upon some of the stuff I've been
Yeah.
hearing.
Yeah.
And
At this point, it's all learning, regardless. So,
yep,
either what not to do or what to do.
exactly.
Are you going to run the 23Rs in the rear?
What's a 23R?
It's the camber link. It's the plate.
Oh, the new one. I'm gonna run the old one. The AM 23-1.
Yes. Okay.
And it's worthwhile to try both. Like you might off the top of your head think, I don't think I want that. But, like realistically, we should try both. But in my mind,
Let me know.
Wow.
Until you beat me with it, I don't think I'm going to run it.
Wow. Let me know. That's a thing right there. When a guy has some confidence, he's like, yeah, let me know. Yeah, I think the bigger problem that we'll have is just in general, like, will we be able to compare a lot of things just because the grip is going to be so different? Like,
Yeah.
we've already shown that I
That
can drive
driving on
around.
pollen has more grip than what we fucking rag or whatever, that cottonwood
Yep.
has more grip than down here in Florida.
Yeah. So, and the funnier part was I basically, some guys were talking about, hey, should we resurface the track in Seattle?
Yeah.
And they're like, because the grip isn't so high. I was like, hey, McFly, why don't you just spray the fucking track if you want the grip to be high?
Yeah.
Like, that's the answer. Like, as long as the surface is smooth, there's no bumps, there's no cracks, there's no craziness.
Yeah.
It was laid in like 15 or 16. In my mind, there's no reason to change the asphalt and over anyone's dead body should you put down
sealer.
Sealer.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's a little nuggets update from Vera. Same
okay.
layout. I'm guessing that's what the comment's for. Same layout.
Yep.
But yeah, anyway, I think the the car is it definitely offers some some differences, and we just got to rethink some things. Look at the finer points.
Yep.
And I am I will admit I am a little apprehensive gonna running this thing in on the beginning of May in California. I will have a practice day, and I'm assuming I'm going to need all that practice day to figure out what's going on.
Do I need to
but
send your stuff back?
I might need a stock car.
Okay.
Does the stock car exist?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might need a stock car.
I mean, you have to
So
put like electronics and stuff in it because that doesn't exist. I gave all that back to you, so you have that in a bag somewhere.
yes, I do have a bag of stuff. I didn't know what the bag of stuff was.
It's all your
So,
electronics.
okay. Yeah, so we'll see. Who knows? Maybe we'll get shipment 2 of these bad boys soon.
Okay, that'll work too.
Yeah, that would be great. I don't know when that's going to happen, but that's a different problem altogether.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think in the next week or so we'll know a little bit more about
Right.
what's what.
Have you tuned into? Are you going to tune into the Euros at all? 12 scale Euros.
12 scale Euros. I'll just watch the results.
Okay.
I think.
Right.
I don't really see a reason to do anything but that.
Okay.
Maybe we'll see like after day 1 who's fast, after day 2 who's fast.
Right.
This could be Max Mockler's coming out party in 12 scale. I have a feeling he might do decent. So
Okay.
he did well at I think there was a German race
Yep.
recently.
Yep.
So I assert he's going to do well. I think Tyrion's getting hungry over here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So
He needs to work up another poop.
yeah, come here, buddy. Come here. Hey, come here. Yeah. All right. So anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I think the Euros will be interesting. The funny part about that race is normally the grip is kind of low, and so the Schumachers do very well in Europe. With all the grip that their platform there
Yeah, well, it's
makes.
actually in the UK. I mean, it's at Tamworth, I believe.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
And you also have like the battle of tires. It seems like the 2 prevalent tire types there are Contact, which is Schumacher, and then
No,
what do you mean?
it's Alti and Hagberg's.
Dude, I'll bet money that a Schumacher running Contacts wins mod 12 scale.
I just know that in the UK, and that could be, I guess, but I guess in the UK, the 2 choices everyone talks about are Altis and Hagberg's.
That's just because they're ignoring Contacts. Contacts and Schumacher go to each other like peas and carrots, bro.
Yeah, I get that, but even does Ollie run Contacts?
Now he does.
Okay.
Full Contacts, baby.
All right.
EA is also offering up an asphalt stock rear motor car.
Oh, there you go.
That he ran once and won the Reedy race with, that motherfucker. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know.
Winner.
I don't think anyone wants to take that car off the shelf, EA. Leave that thing on the shelf.
Yeah.
But
it's probably just as rusted as your cars normally are, so.
Yeah, maybe. Could be. Could be. You never know. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think we'll see how that plays out in
They start
in
practice
Europe
tomorrow.
town. Oh yeah, all right,
Yeah.
interesting. And I'm assuming they'll just run 13.5 in mod.
I believe so.
Yeah, maybe they'll have
they might have
their
a
version of GT12
Yeah.
with the skinny rear tire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
could be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Do you have any thoughts there around like winners or dark horses or
Well, I mean, between Orlowski, Ollie, Reinhardt, and Hagberg, I figure it's a 4-person fight between them.
yeah,
I don't really
interesting.
see. I don't know if anyone else is going to be able to strap it up and run with
Yeah,
those guys.
I'm interested to see how Mark does. I
Yeah.
don't know how much running he's done.
Well, he showed today on the social media as him putting a new wrap on his radio and stickering his bodies, so he's well prepared. It looks like. He says all my prep work is done. Time to race.
All my prep work. Nice.
Yeah.
That's interesting. The guy's a fucking wheel, so
Yeah.
there is that.
I wish I just if I had like a half,
Yeah.
I'd be happy.
Half of his skill?
Yeah.
Okay. He could probably
mean-
break half off into you.
Oh,
Would that? Do you think that would do it?
no. I'm just saying, like, I wish I had just like that much more talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Uh,
Do you think you need that much more talent?
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Don't you?
I bet if we put a concerted effort in, we could get you that much more talent.
Yeah. You look. I know that if I went to the track, if I had a track, let's start there. If there was a track available to me, what?
Bro, you just said you were going to a private test session.
I didn't say I was going anywhere. I was going to Coral Springs.
Yeah. So if you had a track, bro, there are piles of tracks around you. Yes. So when you go to the track, yes.
If I had a track
Mhm.
that was like within, say, 20 minutes,
Uh-huh.
okay, makes it
Yep.
convenient,
Mhm.
and that I could go there, 6 nights a week.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I go there like 6 nights a week, and I could run for, say, 4 hours, so that's 24
Mhm.
hours in a
Yeah.
week, or even better yet, I could put in like an 8-hour or 10-hour session in like on a Saturday or Sunday,
Yep.
just pounding batteries. Yeah, I probably could get pretty decent. But I don't have that time, nor do I have that luxury or that desire.
So back in the day when you were Monty the track owner, did you have that time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, I kinda. Like I would go 3 or 4 nights a week, and yeah, I would just fucking pound batteries for like 5 hours.
Yeah. So you only really need 3 nights a week. We went down from 6, we got to 3. So 3 nights a week would be good.
Yeah, but I don't have that time.
Yeah.
Maybe if I was independently wealthy and just,
Yeah.
whatever.
That'd be good. I'd
Yeah.
like that too.
Yeah. I could just go practice
Yeah.
all the time. I just
Yeah.
build my own place and just go practice by myself.
Bingo.
I have
Yeah.
my own practice session every day.
Yep. Hmm.
So,
Mhm.
yeah.
And you would be the king of your own track that no one else races on.
Yep. I'd be in shape too because I'd wake up and I could work out and then go to the track. Yeah. It would be crazy.
I think the internet just broke it. What is happening here? Tyrion, did you hear that? I can't believe it either. What do you think, T? Yeah?
I had this thought the other day,
Uh-oh.
and I don't know why it hasn't been done. But like if you could have what was it that we raced at? So there was I think it was a roller skating rink. So back in Indianapolis, we used to have this roller skating rink that we would like rent out or whatever, and then next to it was a bar,
Okay.
and so then like we would race.
Mhm.
Like anyway, so what I was thinking anyway, the biggest thing is that why don't they have like the RC bar and hobby shop? So like, you have a bar restaurant, right?
Mhm.
Which is just a normal bar restaurant, right?
Yep.
And then in the back, which you could walk in and out to, is just like this
So make
RC
it like
track.
a bowling alley,
Yeah.
effectively.
Yeah, essentially a bowling alley converted into a track with a fucking bar and restaurant. Because like you're always going to get new people coming in
Mhm.
because they're going to come in to eat and like, oh, what's this? This is an RC
Yeah.
track. Oh, this is kind of cool. I might want to go do this. Yada yada yada. So you got like new people. You're putting it in front of people.
Yeah.
Plus, the bar and restaurant can support the non fucking money making side of it of an RC
Yeah.
track. I mean, it sounds like a win-win to me.
Bro, it sounds like an innovation. Why don't you get a little business plan together? Well, I'll put you in front of some VC people and let's get this going. All right. I think the last part you missed was you need to have basically the equivalent of women dressed up like Twin Peaks or dudes. We could serve any audience who are both the waiter, waitress / marshal.
Okay, that's a little excessive, I think.
We
We don't.
just went over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't mean to do that. I think we need to keep it family because kids could be there, so we don't need Hooters girls running around. So like just whatever
Dude,
normal.
Hooters is a family restaurant.
To some people, yes.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah. I enjoy Hooters. Enjoy their food.
Yeah, you do.
The scenery I could care less about. I'm all about the food.
Mhm.
However, I think that in my grand scheme, that it would just be, it would be a nice family style bar restaurant. And
So kind of like Applebee's, but with an
Yep.
RC car track.
For sure. And so that really they're not connected, but they are connected. Like it wouldn't seem that way.
Yeah, I think you would have to have a good solid door between the two.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. There'd be doors and whatever. And yeah, I think that it would, if you
Now,
have a good restaurant, I mean, that's gonna, basically carry the rest of it.
little known fact, can you name the last track that you went to who attempted to have a commercial grade grill and restaurant situation?
The last track I went to,
Yeah, that had that.
I remember one,
What was
Pendleton,
it?
Indiana.
Okay.
It was a track in Pendleton, Indiana back in 90, I don't know, 3, 4,
Yeah.
somewhere around there. It was they had a whole full kitchen,
Mhm.
like commercial grade,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Made these giant tenderloin sandwiches. Pork tenderloin sandwiches in Indiana are like kind of synonymous. They're like Indiana is like the master of the pork tenderloin sandwich.
Okay.
You got Chicago's got hot dogs and the thick
Mhm.
pizza, and Detroit's got Detroit style pizza.
Mhm.
Indiana has pork tenderloin sandwiches. That's kind of like the thing, right?
Hmm.
So, but they had like these giant pork tenderloin sandwiches, and yeah, there was like a couple of women. Actually, one of the girls that worked at the track, I ended up dating for a little bit. But yeah, this is like 94,
I wonder
whatever.
where
But
she is now.
that's a very interesting story that I do not want to share on this fucking podcast.
All right. Awesome. Even better.
But anyway, so yeah, but yeah, they had a full thing, full service food, delicious food at that. But yeah, that was like 94-ish, 93, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The last track that I'd been to, which is actually the first track that I'd been to in it was 8 years. So the original 360 V1 in Long
Yeah.
Island had its own little like restaurant situation set up.
Right.
It maybe lasted for, I don't know, give or take 3 weeks. I think there was like some health codes things that didn't get passed. And
Okay.
the New Yorkers fucked it up. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
they had a little kitchen situation going on for a while.
Well, I guess I take this back because there was a place that was called I don't shit. It was in Indianapolis on the west side, and they had RC Zone. I think it was. Anyway, they rented out a section of the bowling. Like I'm trying to remember it, but so like there was like a skating rink. I think it was a skating rink. There was a
Mhm.
skating rink, and then in one end there was a bar, and then the other end like there was just some open retail space. And so the guy had a hobby shop in this open retail space, and then on the weekend he could use the skating rink like on a Friday night or whatever as the track. And then there was just this restaurant bar that was in it. And so like they weren't all they were all separate entities kind of the thing, but they coexisted in the same building. It was a little
Wouldn't the
fuck.
skating rink be popular on a Friday night?
Yeah, I mean, I see your point. I just don't know. Like
Okay.
I can't remember enough. But it was RC Zone. The guy's name was Greg Volling. I remember like a lot of other things, but I don't remember how the whole track and shit worked.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, Greg Volling, RC Zone. Yeah.
Okay.
He he had the woman he was married to, she had an interesting job. The company she worked for handled the rights for famous people that were dead. So like James Dean and like Elvis. And
Huh.
so like if you wanted to do anything with their name, you had to contact this company, and they handled all the rights and the money collecting and so on and forth. An interesting field,
Yeah.
So you always think
Interesting.
of those things like jobs that you didn't know existed, right? And that was
Mhm.
yeah, like that. They didn't even think about it. Like, well, yeah, of course, there's a company that handles
Of
all
course
of
there
James
is.
Dean's, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So
Of course there is.
yeah,
All right. Well, I on that note, I don't have anything else other than like if you do have a drift scene by you, Mangler, I
I
recommend just
literally do. It's like 4 miles down the road.
roll in there whenever they're doing it.
I have no idea when they're doing it.
It's probably Friday night.
Okay.
Uh, roll in, bring your phone, take some camera, like take some footage,
Yeah.
and who knows, we might be able to make this drift thing pop off for us. Like drifting effectively gained about 25 new followers
Really?
to us. Yes.
I have no interest in drifting though. Like I don't get it.
Doesn't matter. Just show up. Take some video.
Just show up, take some video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I have like at least 20 more minutes of drift video that I want to try to find a way to do something with. I just haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I still find it interesting how like some of these things you got 6 views and the other one's got 2,200 views.
I know.
Like
That's what I'm
that's a
getting at.
very disparaging amount of views.
Right.
I think there's some bullshit in there somewhere.
I don't know what to
Like
tell you,
like
man.
some spam robot got a hold of it and just racked up some views or something.
Sounds great. Let's dial that robot up.
I mean, I don't know.
I can't explain it, man. But what we really need is we need the first video that can get like, I don't know, let's say 10,000 views. That would be huge.
Yeah.
So, like that's what I hope we can pull off.
Yeah.
And there is
RC bar.
something,
I think you need some 8 scale buggy action for that.
yeah, I think so. I
But the
agree with you
RC
on that
bar and
one.
grill, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
The last thing I'll say is I'm trying to figure out. We get a fair amount of comments to videos that we're doing, and we appreciate the comments. Uh, we we like the engagement,
Especially
and
live. Fun.
yeah, and so one of the things that we've been missing so far is being able to keep that content around when it goes to YouTube for whatever reason. And so there was some set of instructions sent to me on what we need to do to make that stuff be preserved. And so I'm going to read those instructions. And the goal here is to set this up such that we can preserve the content now for the video that is happening right now. And here we go. Customization. It says live chat. Edit the video details. Blah blah blah. And then click on live chat replay to enable it. And I have live chat replay in here, which makes me think something is not working right.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's take a little screenshot, and we might need to do like a few tests.
Okay.
But because I think we're losing something here by not getting this.
The comments.
Yeah, the comments.
Okay.
But I don't know. This is just my feeling.
Right.
All right, so here we go. I got a little screenshot of the thing, and then if this doesn't work, hopefully we're able to do it. Maybe I need to toggle it on and toggle it off. No, I don't know.
I have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah, me neither. Clearly.
Okay. All right. Let's end this.
So I'm excited about it.
All right.
Well, so I'm going to be running some buggy, jumping up and down at Die Hard. You're going to be doing some mythological testing somewhere.
Maybe, possibly.
At some
Location yet to be
undisclosed
determined. Yeah.
location.
Yep.
And yeah, hopefully you'll have some good outcomes. So whenever you're doing that, hit me up.
Okay.
And I think that's it. So
you might be on a plane though, but we'll see.
Okay, well, you never know. Still hit me up, and
Okay.
we'll go from there. So,
all right, sounds good.
Internet land, thank you.
Please like and subscribe and share.
Yeah, we're on the YouTube. We're doing this for you.
Yeah.
All right, that's really what it comes down to. We're doing it for you, and we really just appreciate all the engagement. There's no money here, bro. No money. Let's get this like straight. Negative money, bro. Negative.
Just sweat equity. That's all it is.
Yeah. A lot of sweating.
Yeah.
All right. So
Later.
That's it. It's a wrap. Thank you. And bye-bye, everybody in Internet Land.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Have a good week.
weekend. Here we go.